25 to 30 gallons of water throughout the process used to flush out the colon, and as a result, it aids in the prevention of colon cancer and colorectal cancer.
Okay, so that's the benefits of the colon.
Yes, and more energy and
more energy. We
can
all use more energy.
That's right.
A flatter abdomen.
Flatter abdomen. Okay.
It's very beneficial to your life.
Beneficial to the life, okay. So, how often then should we have this?
Okay, initially you need 3 sections done because there's 3 parts to the colon.
Okay.
And after those 3 sessions, you just come whenever you start to feel tired or heavy, or just every 3 months, or just however you choose to do it, because everybody's different.
Okay. So then, what are some of the other effects that it has?
Some of the other effects may include, of course, more energy again.
Yeah.
And it helps improve on poor concentration. It helps with fibromyalgia. Body odors.
Body odors. What about the skin?
It helps with acne.
Really?
It helps
Wonderful.
with bad breath.
Oh.
There's so many things.
So many benefits.
Hypertension. Back aches.
It has so many benefits.
Yes,
I guess I need to make an appointment.
oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll be giving you a call. Hey, by the way, what's your contact information?
My name is Tarolyn Cone. I am a colon hydrotherapist. We are located at 505 Fisk Street, and that's in Nashville. And my contact number is area code 615-593-2591.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Dr. Cone, back to you. And last time you were on the show, we did the STDs, and we're going into the HIV, and I'm so excited to hear the information that you have to share with us.
Well, I'm very excited to give this information again to the public so you guys can learn so much more about AIDS. It's one of the more prevalent diseases in our community, actually in this country and this world, and there's so much that we need to know as a people to help ourselves fight this deadly disease.
Wonderful. Now, do you have a PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, I do. And again,
Okay.
what I'd like to do is talk about the risk, how you can contract it. Again, also talk about how you can prevent yourself from contraction of this disease, as well as how it can affect you, and also show how prevalent it is in Davidson County and the Nashville area.
And it is more prevalent against women?
Yes, it's actually the leading cause of death in women, African-American
Yes.
women between the ages of 25 and 44. That's correct.
Okay. Is that among Afro-American women?
African-American women, yes. That's correct.
Oh, gee. Okay, we need to hear your
In
information.
fact, that is the fastest growing population of new AIDS cases.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Cone, let's go into what you're going to tell us here. And
Looking forward to it.
yes, go right ahead. By all.
Yes, as I said, Hybebah, my talk is AIDS, risk and prevention.
Wonderful, Dr. Cecil Cone. And let's tell them a little bit about you. How did you get into this marvelous work that you do?
Well, I'm a pathologist, and I spend most of my time teaching at Meharry, teaching medical students, dental students, and medical tech students. I do a little hospital work, but my passion is teaching. And I really love to go into the community and tell people about the important aspects of disease, how it can affect them, as well as how they can prevent these diseases from affecting them.
Wonderful. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
This is such wonderful work that you're doing. I commend you.
Well, thank you. All right. And as I said, we're going to talk about AIDS today. And as far as some general background information, of course, it's the leading cause of death in men between the ages of 25 and 44. As I said before, it's actually fastest growing or involving African-American women between those same ages. And they've estimated that about the year 2000, that about 40 million people will be affected worldwide. So we talk about in our community, in this country, it's actually a worldwide problem. And like I said, it's caused by a virus, and we're going to talk about the important aspects of how this virus can affect you. Also try to dispel some myths about this disease as well.
Yes, we need to know because, well, we just need to go into those myths.
Okay, we definitely will do that.
Okay.
Okay. And as this picture shows you, you can see the prevalence worldwide in America as well as Africa. Those are two major places to talk about it. But notice it's affecting Europe, Latin America, Australia, and other parts of Europe as well.
So it is worldwide.
Worldwide. Yes. So like I said, it's caused by a virus. And now what I'm going to do is talk about how we can contract it. Now, one of the ways contracting...
You do want to know how to contract it.
Yes. So one of the largest populations of patients who get AIDS are homosexual and bisexual males. So it is associated with homosexual contact when a male puts his penis in another male's rectum.
Okay.
And the problem with that is this.
No, go ahead.
Yes, the problem with that is that the rectum is only lined by one layer of cells. And from this activity, it's easy to tear this one layer and allows a virus to enter the person's body. See, what a lot of people don't understand about the virus is you must have some portal of entry. There's got to be some way the virus gets in your body.
Okay.
So that's why it's associated with homosexual and bisexual males, and typically not associated with heterosex because the vagina is naturally lubricated in multiple layers. However, it is starting to get into the female population a couple of ways. One way is by IV drug abuse. So you had people sharing needles, the needles were dirty, had the virus in it, and that needle is a portal of entry. So women will be IV drug abusers, get the virus, as well as they'd have sex with men to get the drugs. So that's one of the ways they got into the female population. The other way, of course, would be bisexual male, the so-called down low brother we've heard about, is that a man would have a heterosexual life, but also have a homosexual life.
And what is that called?
Sometimes it's called in the streets a down low brother.
Down low brother.
Yes, down low brothers. Now, people know about him in the population. So this is a guy who leads a heterosexual life on one hand, but then behind doors has a homosexual lifestyle.
Okay.
Okay. So that's another way. Like I said, IV drug abuse is one way. Blood transfusion also is a way. It's rare, but it can occur. Arthur Ashe, who's a famous African-American tennis player, is probably the most famous person who thought she contracted it that way. But nowadays, it's very hard to get it from blood transfusions because what they do is they screen for the virus and ask you if you're going to donate blood. They ask you a whole lot of questions about your social life, sexual life, and actually also have an exclusion thing in there to retard that.
So now that is safer, but is it 100%?
Well, nothing's 100%. Yes. Which is why a lot of people, what they do now is, if they think they're going to need a blood transfusion, they'll do what's called autologous blood transfusion. They'll go in early and have them take their blood and then store it for later on.
I think I would do that.
Okay. Hemophiliacs used to have a problem with that too, because hemophiliacs, these are young men who have problems with bleeding, and they receive a lot of blood products too, but and things that are done now have helped to retard that as well. Now, for the young people, especially young females out there, the important aspect